Good afternoon, everybody. Is it afternoon now? Yeah, it is. Thanks very much for taking the time to join us here today. It is great to be back at Algonquin College, and in particular to visit this magnificent new building here, which is noteworthy not only for the way it was constructed and how I mean, they're applying here, they tell me, for their platinum LEED certification, but also for the programming that is offered here. There's been a real and deliberate effort to introduce sustainable programming in concert with the building itself. So congratulations to Bob and to Claude and to, who else did I meet the other day? Was it Doug? And everybody else who has the privilege of serving here in positions of leadership, and we wish you the very best. I'm really pleased to be joined by my colleagues, Bob and Phil and Yasser, and to have this opportunity to see some of the good work that is taking place here. You know, at a time when there is so much uncertainty that prevails in the global economy, it is only natural that Ontarians experience a certain amount of anxiety in their homes and in our businesses when it comes to trying to get a handle on what the future holds for us. And while there is that uncertainty that is out there, we are hardly helpless here in Ontario. And the fact of the matter is that we face these global economic headwinds from a position of strength. We have the best schools in the English-speaking world. 64% of our adult population have completed their post-secondary education. That puts us at the top among the 34 OECD countries. That's a better level of adult education, for example, than France and the UK and Australia and Japan and the Scandinavian countries. We're number one. We've understood for a long time here in Ontario, if you're going to out-compete the world, you better start by out-educating the world. And that's what we're doing here. That's the kind of activity and devotion that is taking place right here at Algonquin College. And again, I commend Bob and everybody who's applying themselves here. In particular, I want to commend the students who understand that you've got to get beyond, you've got to complete high school today, and you've got to get beyond that, and you've got to go into some dimension of post-secondary education. We've been doing a lot more to support our apprenticeship programs, our colleges generally, university programming as well. And a very specific commitment we made during the campaign was to reduce the amount of tuition paid by young people so that the cost of pursuing those studies is ever more affordable for them. In addition to facing our economic challenges, globally speaking, from a position of strength because of the quality of the workforce that we're developing, the investments that we're making in the education and skills of our young people, it's important to note that we've got some tremendous economic strengths in other areas as well. We beat the U.S. competition hands down when it comes to the quality of our tax environment. We're the #1 producer of cars in North America. We've got the fastest growing clean energy sector in North America. We stand second only to California in being the biggest draw for global investment in North America. Forbes magazine just a few weeks ago announced that they've catapulted Canada from 4th place to 1st as being the most attractive place in the world for business to invest because of the difficult tax changes that we've taken on here in Ontario, including the adoption of the HST. Not an easy thing to do, but absolutely essential in order for us to become ever more competitive. We've got a serious plan that's in keeping with a serious time. We'll be doing our #1 priority. Our single most important focus as a government now is jobs and the economy, and we look forward to doing more and more in that area. The House will resume sitting in the not-too-distant future, and we'll get cracking on that aspect of the jobs and the economy. Thanks very much.